And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
Might help if I turn the volume up on the microphones. Chicka-cha!
I can hear it through you and through your headphones from here.
You can hear it through me.
Oh,
wow.
yes, you're vibing.
So I'm like a transmitter
Yes.
of volume.
Of pure raw sound.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Wow.
What? Oh, dude, what?
So welcome to the morning wake.
What is going on down
So
there?
I always try to. All right. So it's this finger.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking right down. Why is it so hard to point to things?
That's what.
She said. And then, why your face?
Look at that. It's right there.
I think you're wearing like the same sweatshirt.
I was going to say, really? Of all days, I had to wear the same one.
So you're rotating in the corner.
That is
Welcome.
so cool. I love that.
I know.
I mean, I love the whole new look for the new year.
Yeah. I was looking at things to spice things up. Spicy.
Ooh.
For the morning wake up, and here we are.
And I didn't know you could put, like, other people's pictures on
I
that.
can put your picture on there to celebrate that it's Wednesday, and Neil is in for the morning wake up. I'm Steve. This is Neil. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, let's take a look at our forecast here on the morning wake up, and look at that too. We got a new sponsor on our forecast as the Garden Gate in Sigourney is sponsoring our weather. Make sure you stop into the Garden Gate on the square for fresh floral arrangements, jewelry, home decor, sympathy gifts, and something for everyone. See Cindy, Danielle, Madonna, and the crew at the Garden Gate in Sigourney at 105 South Jefferson Street. Call 641-622-3191. And I get in there Monday through Friday, if I can talk, 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Garden Gate bringing us our forecast for today. Mostly cloudy skies, a high around 36 degrees, just a little bit of a northwest wind. Tonight, cloudy, low of 21. Tomorrow, sunny and 34. This is a really easy forecast to read.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Cloudy skies for Thursday night, a low of 23, and then cloudy on Friday, a high of 37. So let's see here. Current conditions here in southeast Iowa. Humidity at 87%. Wind speed northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Give it to me.
The old barometer.
Yeah, I love hearing about that.
I love the barometric pressure.
Yes.
30.10.
Whoa. Ease up there.
And then currently 33 degrees here in southeast Iowa. Your weather brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Hey, I do want to tell you that not only are we right now on our usual Facebook and YouTube, we are also broadcasting live on the world. What do you want to call it? Twitter or
I think it's
X? We're on the X.
Yeah. It sounds cooler.
Yeah, just look up Steve Shetler Media on Twitter, X, and we are...
Dude, is it Twitter X or X by itself? I don't...
It's just X.
Okay. All right.
Which is weird.
Right.
I'm
still...
I'm spitting all over
That's
the place.
okay. Nobody cares. It's fine. Squirt.
So yes, X, Facebook, YouTube, Steve Shetler Media, dominating the world right now.
No.
Oh,
That was a bold statement
I
you
said
just
it.
made.
I went there. You touched my arm.
I did.
It was weird.
It was a little awkward.
There she is. There's Madison. Madison
Well,
Colbert.
good morning.
Madison going to be at the Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired in Friday, coming up later on this week, 11:30 to noon. She'll be singing us some tunes, original songs, and doing an interview coming up on Friday, 11:30 to noon. Madison Colbert. I can't remember where Madison is from.
Oh.
I think it's from northern Iowa, but
No kidding.
yeah,
That's awesome.
she'll be popping in on Friday for our Iowa Music Showcase. Also coming up on Friday evening, we will have Keota Eagle basketball. There we go. There it is. The Keota Eagle looking at us. As Keota takes on Colfax Mingo. Keota gets back into action on Friday evening. We'll have it here on Steve Shetler Media, 6 o'clock for the girls with the boys to follow. So tune in. We've got Keota basketball coming up on Friday. And then, of course, Saturday morning, back at it with the sports section live from Brothers Market in Sigourney.
Absolutely.
Lots coming up this week here on Steve Shetler Media. All right. So Neil's in the hizzy.
I'm the hizzy. I am in the hizzy.
Good morning to you, Amber.
See, Nick's on
Carson. We got Bubby hanging out. Nick. Tamara. And a good morning to everybody. You got papers in your hand.
No,
you
just
get
one.
To that now or later?
No. I seen you have some new calendars. I'm guessing from Christmas time.
I do. I've got a calendar up here on the wall. New Hawkeye calendar. I've got a Star Wars calendar here. So I know that it's all about the Gungans. Misa, Yuza. And then I've got a trivia calendar.
See, I've got one that's fact or crap.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
Let's just do these. And then we can, if we remember, we can circle around to them at the end.
Okay.
What's your crap fact?
Fact or crap? Domestic cats kill 1.4 billion birds yearly.
Wow.
That's a lot of birds.
R.I.P. birds. My question for you is, what is the birthstone for people born in January?
Oh.
My calendar's about to collapse on me.
Easy now.
So we'll take a look at those a little bit later on.
And
good morning
Iowa
to you,
calendar.
Sandy.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
got
figured
the
they'd
Hawkeye
make new
calendar.
calendars for them.
They do. Yeah. Even after getting squashed in
I don't
the
want to talk
Citrus
about
Bowl,
it. What a
35 to nothing. But speaking of the Hawkeyes,
Yes.
the men got beat last night by Wisconsin. And then the women, I went to bed. I did not see this. I went to bed and forgot about the women's game, but boy, I woke up to it this morning.
It's
everywhere.
Unbelievable.
Caitlin Clark with the three-pointer at the buzzer to win it against Michigan State. And Caitlin, it was one of those magic moments for her, yet another one, where she scored 40 points, but the last three-pointer, I shared a replay of the video on my Facebook feed earlier. She actually steps back to the Hawkeye logo, the Tiger Hawk at midcourt, and launched a three-pointer to win it at the game buzzer.
Like, just a three-pointer isn't good enough for her.
It should have been like a five-pointer.
It's like, I'm going to just see what I can do.
It was insane. You're not even a basketball fan. And you came in and you were talking about.
Well, see, I would much rather watch basketball. I used to always watch Iowa basketball growing up.
Okay.
So, yeah, we should go to a Caitlin Clark game. Hawkeye game.
Yeah. Let's just call them the Iowa Caitlin Clarks.
Right? It's awesome.
Caitlin Clark
Experience.
Yeah. What's a five-person? Caitlin Clark fivesome.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, no.
By the way, Neil, I just want to stand up.
Oh,
and
yes,
say,
do it.
Facts don't care about your feelings. You wimps. All right. I got that for Christmas, too. That was a Christmas present. Good morning, Kurt and Kathy. Good morning, Barb.
Wow.
Let's press this magical button and see what happens. Oh, it's the birthday song.
What?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to your
That was
birthday. I don't know who recorded that song, but
good for them.
birthdays today. Actor Dabney Coleman with a birthday. You know who Dabney is?
Why is that name familiar?
He is 92 years old. He's been in a ton of things over the years.
Okay.
Anything from Tootsie to 9 to 5. I guess he was in the Beverly Hillbillies. Dabney Coleman, 92 years old today.
Huh.
Singer-songwriter Stephen Stills from Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young. Anybody else?
I think that was about it.
They're like the
main
Backstreet
ones.
Boys back in the day.
Right.
Stephen Stills is 79. The bass player from Led Zeppelin. Do you know his name?
No, I don't. I really
His name is John Paul Jones.
Okay.
He is 78 years old today. He's kind of like the unknown
Well, he's a bass player.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the unknown bass player for Led Zeppelin and all the money you've made over the years?
Yeah. Well, that's true. He's probably loving it because he just takes his money and runs. But
He can go out and do shopping and do things. Nobody knows him.
they just point fingers at him like, look at that bum.
Mel Gibson. He is 68 years old today. Football player Jim Everett played for the Rams and the Saints and had a really infamous interview on ESPN back in the 80s.
Really?
Where, I'm trying to think of who was doing the interviewing, but it was a guy that really kind of pushed people to their limit.
Oh.
And he kept calling Jim Everett Chris Everett, who we got in the studio here.
Oh, hey, Stella.
Hey, Stella. Blind Stella. Yeah, she backed out. Come here, Stella.
Whoa, are you coming in or
She's
not?
Anyway, Jim Everett. Come here, Stella. Come here. Come up here. Say hi. Say hi to the world.
Oh, Stella.
Escape Stella's. Hello, Stella. How is my Stella bean? Okay, you can sit here if you're going to be good. Okay, anyway, Jim Everett.
Yes.
The interview called him Chris Everett, which is a tennis player.
Right.
And Jim Everett ended up tipping the interview table over and kind of going after the interviewer.
That's sort of cool.
So, yeah, that you have to look that up. It's kind of fun stuff. Oh, Stella, I don't know
You
if this
can't
is going to
see
work or not.
me. What are you looking my way for?
How many fingers am I holding up, Stella? She's pretty content. Auto racer Michael Schumacher, 7-time Formula One champ, 55 years old. We've got Danica McKellar. Does that name ring a bell? Winnie. And not
Winnie?
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie from the Wonder Years.
Oh, gotcha.
Cute little Winnie. Who didn't have a crush on Winnie back in
Right,
the day?
exactly.
Winnie from Wonder Years is 49 now. So happy birthday. Eli Manning, football player, commentator, 43 years old. Do you watch American Idol very much?
Not like I used to. I mean, years ago it was neat.
Does the name Holland ring a bell?
Uh-uh.
Hollyn. Holland from American Idol fame. I guess must not be that famous.
Nope.
27 years old.
Nope. She's not on my radar.
Those are your birthdays for today. Stella! Let's see here. On this date in history. It was on this date, which is, by the way, January 3rd. I wish my graphics went a little bit lower,
Right.
because Stella's just hanging out here.
You can't see her, but
Totally cool with everything. On this date back in 1888. You want to get up here, Stella? How you doing? On this date in 1888, the very first drinking straw was invented.
oh, good.
1943, the very first missing persons report was broadcast in New York City. Beep, beep, beep. 1950s. You're kind of distracted. Love you, Stella.
I wondered.
Let's see here. 1957, the very first electric watch was introduced. Do you wear a watch, Neil?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I have. But
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't worn a watch really in probably 30 years. Stella's trying to find her way out. She's kind of blind. It's difficult.
I scared her. I didn't mean to, but but yes, no. That was. I love Stella.
Are watches still a thing?
I don't know. Well, I mean, a lot of people literally wear them, for the function of telling the time because they don't like grabbing their phone.
Yeah, but
They
I totally rely on my phone
Right.
for the time.
I think sometimes too people wear them just for the looks.
just to be cool.
Oh yeah. I had one watch for the longest time. The battery died for like the last 5 years I wore it. That's the truth. It just looked
but
cool.
you were like, look at me.
oh yeah,
I got a watch.
Yo.
On this date, 1973, George Steinbrenner bought the Yankees for just $12 million.
That's it.
I mean, $12 million today, that wouldn't even buy, like, the snacks for the baseball players.
Wow.
I wonder how much the Yankees would go for today. I mean, probably
Right.
$1 billion at least.
Well,
But
just the name alone.
Yeah. He bought them for $12 million back in 1973.
Huh.
Today is, today is National Drinking Straw Day. Makes sense, since it was, invented
Right.
or whatever.
Exactly.
It's National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. Are you a fan of the chocolate covered cherries?
One. I mean, I'll eat one,
You'll
and then
eat
I'm
one?
good till the next year. I really am.
Those are like a Christmas thing, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I think.
Like you buy a box of...
Yes. And they just sit there, and people are like, ooh. It's like a delicacy in some countries.
Which ones?
I couldn't tell you.
Things you need to know or not know. Maybe you heard me talking about this yesterday.
What?
A Minnesota woman suing her dentist
Yes.
after receiving 4 root canals, 8 crowns, and 20 fillings in one
Okay.
visit.
I've never had a root canal, but I've heard it's not great. Right? I mean,
Depending on your dentist. I mean, I've had, I think, one. Yeah, it's not fun by any means.
right.
But I mean,
but all of that added on top of it?
yeah. I mean, I had one filling here about a month ago. Well, not a big deal. But, I mean, I can't imagine several fillings in one sitting, but this person had 20 fillings, 8 crowns, and 4 root canals.
How long was she there? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Go in there at 8 o'clock in the morning and, oh boy, it's 5 till 5.
I can't imagine that.
Wow.
So that was insane. How about the shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays?
How about him?
Did you hear about this?
No.
He was arrested in Puerto Plata, in the northern part of the Dominican Republic on charges that he had a relationship with a minor. Whoops.
Dude.
Wander Franco. Wander Franco. Naughty.
Naughty. Moving on.
Have you heard of a brand of car from China called a BYD? Pretty young thing.
BYD?
Yeah, B as in boy, Y, D as in dog. BYD. China's BYD sold a record number of cars this past year, and it actually goes to the top as it displaces Tesla as the world market leader for electric vehicles.
What? BYD.
BYD. They sold 1.4 million electric cars in 2023.
Wow. Bring your dogs. Bring your... Let's stop.
Other things, Kathy Griffin.
Yeah?
You know, the redheaded...
Yep. I think she's funny. Or can be.
I think she's a horrible person.
Well, whoa. I mean, just as a comedian, I meant. I'm sorry.
No, she's still a horrible person.
Oh. What is...
Kathy Griffin filing for divorce from her husband, Randy, after nearly 4 years of marriage. Randy, I don't know who had enough. And by the way, congratulations to you, Randy, for sticking around for 4 years. More power to you. Get your half of Kathy's money.
Wow.
You got to remember, Kathy Griffin was the one that took the picture with the severed head of Donald Trump from a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, she is sort of evil.
She's of the devil. In case you missed the announcement, I know you're a big football fan. Football fan. The USFL and the XFL have merged.
What?
And they're going to launch a new season in the spring. Didn't that happen already once?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought just not that long ago even, but
maybe
whatever.
this is old news. I don't know. But all the FLs, US and X, going together.
XFL is still a thing.
Yeah, because The Rock owns them.
Oh.
You smell what he's cooking.
Oh.
He's evidently cooking
cooking up
going
some
out of
jambalaya.
We talked about Twitter. We're streaming live on Twitter right now, along with Facebook and YouTube. X, the former Twitter, is, they're saying, already down to 71% of its value from when Elon Musk bought it.
Good time to go live on Twitter.
Anybody watching this on Twitter?
Wow.
Let's see
because
here.
of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's ruining it. Because he's a freak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Elon. Me and you can butt heads on that one.
Oh.
You can like Kathy Griffin.
Yeah.
I'll like Elon Musk.
Okay. Put them two together and woo.
Good morning to you, Dixie and Ron. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. Kevin Ford. Where am I going with this one?
No idea.
Kevin Ford. Oh, he celebrated his 27th year of working for Burger King.
Oh, my.
Out in Nevada. I know how, it's like you work somewhere for that long and things happen. Good things happen to this guy, Kevin Ford, out in Burger King in Nevada. He was actually rewarded for sticking with the company and being a good guy.
The way you should be.
They gave him a backpack with a movie ticket, a Starbucks cup, and a mix of candy and chocolate. But then also, a friend went online and set up a GoFundMe in honor of him. Over $400,000 later,
Whoa.
he had enough to buy his very own home. So,
Whoa.
27 years at Burger King, I guess, must have paid off for Kevin.
Man.
If anybody wants to start
I was going to say, what's it take to start a
GoFundMe?
Go fund you. Go fund everyone. That's amazing.
so yeah,
Did he at least
good
get a
job,
free
Kevin.
burger? Then
Maybe.
they don't even say anything about that.
Yeah, it sounds like
Jerks.
Burger King kind of just gave him a little complimentary
Yeah.
stuff, and then GoFundMe really funded him.
Man.
Other stuff, according to a new study, only half of America's credit card customers believe that they're going to be able to pay off their December balance in full. Do you do Christmas shop? Do you do much Christmas shopping?
No.
All right, so you don't really have to worry about going too far into debt.
Right.
Good morning to you,
I bought-
Sherry, by the way, and Laura. Laura DeCook from
Hey, Laura.
Nebraska County
I haven't been
Conservation.
watching. Who's on? Good morning.
And then finally, in stuff you need to know,
Did you hear that?
by the way, that reminds me, that was Daisy. That was the
That was
big dog,
Daisy?
Daisy barking. Woof.
Really? I thought she was mute.
Daisy doesn't make a whole lot of noise, so when she does, it's something special. But so Neil walks in. I always leave the front door cracked for Neil in the morning. I guess that might leave me open to other people just walking in on Wednesday mornings now. But I leave the front door cracked. Daisy was just kind of being lazy, and
I would say 3 feet, maybe 4 feet from the door.
yeah, laying down at the bottom of the stairs. Neil walks in and not a sound. She just kind of looks up
Yep.
at him.
Like, hey, what's up?
Welcome to our house.
Steve's walking down the stairs. Great guard dog.
I was walking down the stairs to see if Daisy was going to do anything, and she wasn't moving. She didn't care.
Well, she trusts me.
She doesn't even know you, really.
If she'd ever stop going around me, she'd get to know me.
Yeah, Daisy likes to circle people. Let's see here. So Daisy's saying woof. Maybe
Woof.
somebody else somebody else
Somebody's
did
in
come
here.
into the house. Steamboat Willie.
Oh, yeah.
The Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse.
That's not.
That's not Mickey Mouse? Hi, everybody!
There, it's closer.
All right, so the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse has entered the public domain,
Oh.
which basically means it's up for grabs.
I saw a little bit about that.
Do with it what you want.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So shortly after the copyright expired on New Year's Day, a new slasher film was released online called Mickey's Mousetrap. I haven't seen anything of this, so I don't know what it looks like.
Sounds stupid.
But, you know, there was that Winnie the Pooh horror movie that came out.
That your voice would fit perfectly. Winnie the Pooh horror, or however you do it.
Yeah, do like Winnie the Pooh meets Mickey Mouse
Right.
in a horror movie. It'd be like Jason versus Freddy. Oh, my. Good morning to you, Sherry. Thank you for sharing, Sherry. Yes, the more we share, the more followers. God
What?
bless you, Sherry.
Wait, hold on. What?
You are my new favorite person on Facebook. Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, very nice
and
of you.
good morning to you, Nancy. Keep coaching them, Sherry.
That's right.
Tell them what to do. It is time now for Today's Impossible
That's a good idea.
Question. Now that I did that, I kind of have to burp a little bit. I was imitating Buddy the Elf, chugging the 2-liter. All right.
Yes.
Today's impossible question. The average person does this 140 times a year.
A year?
What is it?
140 times a year.
What
140
is
times.
it? It's it. What is it?
140 times in 1 year.
You'll never guess it. That's why it's impossible.
I'm going to say this.
Nope.
Clean your ears. No?
No.
Okay. I
I mean, maybe, but not according to this. The average person uses a plastic baggie 140 times a year.
How do you figure that out?
I don't know.
140 times.
Yep.
So if it's 141, you're considered you have a problem.
And you're divvying up your drugs
Right? What?
140 times a year. Plastic baggies. I don't know. You know what time it is?
That's weird.
It's time for this.
That is weird.
That is weird.
I just said that.
Whoa.
That was awesome.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning,
Pat.
Jason.
Hi,
Thanks
Jason.
for joining in. In some weird news, we're going to hang out in the weird for a while.
That's fine by me.
Let's see here. A 55-year-old Ohio man relied on a plant identifier app on his smartphone to determine the edibility of mushrooms that he found while mowing his lawn. Why is a guy mowing his lawn at this time of the year? I don't know. I burped a little bit there. The app mistakenly identified the mushrooms as giant puffballs, which is a safe variety for consumption. So he ate them.
Okay.
He shouldn't have.
Uh-oh.
They turned out to be poisonous.
Oh.
Destroying angels, I guess, is maybe what they're referred to.
Who comes up with those names?
I am the destroying angel mushroom.
That's awful.
Yeah. So caused him experience severe health complications 8 hours later. Yeah, it's called. 8 hours later, he got the rumbly tumbly.
Sure, it was a mushroom or just lactose intolerance.
Let's see here. Good morning to you, Dell. Thank you for tuning in. So that was happening in Ohio. There's no way that guy was mowing in Ohio in December or January. No way. I mean, I've thought about mowing my lawn here recently just to get rid of the dog poo.
And just send it to the neighbors. Well, maybe here's the thing. Maybe he didn't need to mow the yard, but maybe he got into the mushrooms before the mowing.
He was looking for those magic mushrooms.
That's where I thought that was going. Dude.
Our second weird story.
That is weird.
A man he didn't enter. A man encountered a large spider on the wall.
Okay.
I don't mind spiders. I just don't want to be snuck up on by.
It's like a serial killer. Yes.
So this guy had a large spider on the wall of his living room, and he decided to get his gun out and shoot it.
What? Oh.
So they say his actions demonstrated his determination to eliminate any potential risk posed by the spider in his home. I don't know really what the point, other than this guy shot a spider.
His determination. That's what I love.
Determination to win.
I do not remember that cheer.
Yes.
Huh.
So yeah, shooting spiders, that's a thing. Oh, you'll like this one.
Okay.
In a cringeworthy public bathroom incident, a TikToker named Mike Cerrone found himself in an embarrassing situation at a rental car company after clogging the toilet and realizing no plunger was available. He just left it unresolved and exited the building, waiting for his car outside. However, an employee confronted him with a plunger, demanding that he rectify the toilet issue.
Rectify. Oh.
Clogged the toilet. Thought he'd just secretly leave it
Have
behind.
you ever done that?
Clogged the toilet?
And then left?
And then left? I've got I'm not going to share the entire story.
It's already good.
Let's just paint this picture. Stacy and I, my wife and I, were preparing to run a half marathon.
Oh, no, not this story.
Do you know this story?
Tell me.
At an area location which shall be unnamed. It's within like a 40-minute radius of here. And, I needed to prepare myself for a 2-hour run. So I got rid of what I had to get rid of and then clogged the toilet. And then it was overflowing. And I did walk out. That's the first time I've told that story publicly. So yes, it has happened.
Yo.
How about you? I mean, I can only imagine.
Well, I was gonna say yeah, but that's normally like, at a big box store or somewhere. I mean,
This way,
you don't care.
what I did was not in like a super fancy place by any means, but it did happen.
Oh wow. Every week we somehow get talking about the bathroom.
I know, and we'll stick with that topic.
Good.
Let's see here. Did you know? I was looking over this earlier. Did you know that in certain parts of the world, you can't flush toilet paper?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
All my dogs are currently making noise downstairs. But different parts of the world you can't, due to whether it be the plumbing or there's sewer systems, the way things
Right.
are lined up, wherever, you can't flush toilet paper, which,
Yeah, that's
like, I was on a mission trip in the Dominican 5-6 years ago.
yeah.
And it's just so gross to talk about.
I've heard stories.
You have to put your used toilet paper in like a trash can next to you. I
don't know where this.
It makes me want to barf. So anyway, where does this story go?
Yes, please.
I mean, that's pretty much
Is that where it
the
went?
story.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't flush toilet paper in certain countries, especially if you're in the Dominican Republic. Don't expect.
Apparently, you can't flush them around here sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. What else you want to talk about?
Anything?
today?
What you got a bunch of stuff.
I got
going
so
on.
much stuff.
Yeah.
There was a rare New York City earthquake on yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a guy in Kenya that they recovered his body after being attacked by a lion.
Oh.
He was riding a motorcycle, got attacked by a lion, and then they had to follow the footprints to follow
Oh.
lion tracks
that's
to
not
find
cool.
the remains.
Oh, the remains.
Yeah. His body, what was left of it.
Jerk lion.
And then also, there's a 122-year-old person named Gene Calment that smoked tobacco until I'm assuming this is a guy, 117 years old, and he also ate 2 pounds of chocolate weekly. He's now she's 122 now, despite her petite stature and seemingly unhealthy habits like smoking.
What?
Until 117, she remained active and independent for most of her life. So
The fact that she's 122 is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But to smoke till 117.
yeah,
So chocolate must be the magic. Oh.
yeah,
I wish I'd have known that.
yeah.
I'll eat some more chocolate. We gotta stop drinking pop in the morning. I can't stop burping.
A little burpee. From Good Housekeeping, I borrowed your
Oh, yeah?
Good Housekeeping magazine.
No problem.
I saw it at your place.
Just give it back.
How to kill germs around the house.
Oh boy.
Are you good at house?
Yes, I can kill germs.
Are you a good housekeeper? No.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see
Ish.
from the buildup of dust and Stella hair in the studio, I am not. They say to hit the high touch surfaces.
What's the high
So,
touch?
like things that you.
Thank
touch a
goodness
lot.
they can't see you.
I know.
That was. Huh. So you gotta.
Make sure.
Okay.
Make sure you clean your towels regularly.
Oh boy. Didn't we just talk about this
We
a
did.
while back?
Hand towels especially, or like where you brush your teeth.
And your toes.
And oh yes, they say to change your sheets more.
Yeah. What did you?
Bed bugs. Crusty things. Scour the bathroom.
Scours.
I immediately think of that one commercial where the little
Scrubbing bubbles.
are like
Yeah. What was that? The name of it? Scrubbing bubbles cleaner.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a war. It was like a whole army of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Make sure to wipe down electronics.
That's probably something that none of us do often enough.
No. Nothing in here has been dusted. Nothing in the studio has been dusted.
When you walk into the
In 4
studio,
months.
it's like, oh, like it's a whole different sense.
It's like a locker room.
It's not that bad at all. I put extra deodorant on for you today, too, after yesterday's story. I seen you reading that story. Some people should put more on.
Yeah, moron.
And looked right in my direction where I would be. I knew what you were doing.
They say don't forget your desk when you're cleaning and dusting, and also scrub the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's move on to... I also borrowed the Ladies' Home Journal from you.
Thank you.
And it had a list of 5 traits of charming people.
Charming people. What?
Immediately, I thought of you. You are a charmer. You just... You're just a natural charmer. You've got
I wouldn't go
that
that
personality. Just attracts people.
Wish I could make that sound.
So the Ladies' Home Journal, talking about 5 traits of charming people. Those 5 traits are a sense of humor.
I don't know about
Check.
that. Oh, okay. All right.
Check mark. Check. And we're talking Neil here.
Okay.
Insight and passion. Are you a passionate person with lots of insight?
I don't know about that one. But yeah, probably.
How about effortless social grace? I don't know if you got that one. You have social abilities.
Yeah. What do you mean I don't have social grace?
Grace?
Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah. What's next?
An interest in others.
Well, that I definitely have.
And then curiosity about the world. Oh, the world is a fresh and exciting place.
Huh.
So those are things for charmers.
I think they could
charmers.
I think they could redo that list a little bit more.
What would you put on that
I
list?
don't know. Just I don't know.
You don't know.
Look at me.
Hey, good morning to you, Bruce. Bruce.
Ooh. That was nice. I like that.
Bruce.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
ELO.
Oh my goodness.
Except they're not really saying Bruce. Did you know that?
What were they saying?
Like, it's just, there's a story to it. It's but it's not Bruce.
Huh.
Bruce.
So in other words, you can't remember the words either.
It's a good song.
Huh.
We butchered it. Good morning to you, Josh, Steve, Teresa, Bruce, Christy, and others. A lot of people hanging out today.
Man.
What does a sneeze say about you?
Well,
How do you sneeze? Like, if you have a
just
normal
my typical
sneeze,
normal
yeah.
sneeze, it hits me out of nowhere. I don't even...
Are you loud? Are you quiet?
It's
you
louder.
Try to hold it in?
Nope, louder. I can't hold them in. That's just it. It's so sudden. It's just a boom, and people are running.
So here's what your sneezes say about
Okay.
you. If you are what they call a sensitive sneezer,
Sensitive.
where you're not loud, they say you're never loud and you're friendly, and you're an outgoing person.
Okay.
So if you try to be subtle with your sneezes,
Yep. I can imagine that.
friendly and
Sorry. Excuse me.
the be right sneezer is careful and accurate,
Whoa.
and they only sneeze once.
Huh? Oh, gotcha.
So they want to be right. The get it done sneezers. Sounds like you. They're
Right.
fast and decisive and try to hold in their sneeze. But
Oh,
you
no.
say you don't.
No. You can blow your eyeballs out like that. I remember being told that as a kid. Or worse.
Or worse, what's worse?
Have an accident.
Oh, you might. If you hold in your sneeze, it might sneeze out somewhere else,
Yes.
out the back end. And then the enthusiastic sneezer. I think that would be me.
Enthusiastic. How's that go?
They say they really let it rip. He or she sneezes loudly many times, which is a sure sign that this person is a charismatic born leader. I think I'm more of I'm not saying I'm a charismatic born leader, but I do have some enthusiasm in my
You do
sneezes.
have enthusiasm with everything in life, and that's what draws people to you.
Oh.
The way
thank
you sneeze.
I'm like, if I want to win this crowd over, I am going to let a sneeze out. I usually sneeze twice.
See, and I know people that like are multiple times. Most of the time, I'm just once.
Okay. So yeah, I usually have a follow-up. I'm
A follow up. That's great.
and it's just natural. It's
Encore.
just the way it happens. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I know a person, I won't mention any names,
Okay.
that live in this particular house.
Oh. Stella.
Yeah, it was Stella. They sneezed so loud that they set off our security system. The security system thought it was a window break.
What? Shut up. No way.
Completely. I'm not saying who it was.
Well, it definitely wasn't your guard dog this morning, so.
That person sneezed so loud.
What?
They set off the security alarm for a wind. They thought it was a window breaking when it was a sneeze. So that's a powerful sneeze right there.
Wow, that's scary.
Wah-choo!
Yeah, right? Wow, I want to hear that.
Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In some disorder, this is bizarre.
Oh, it's
We're
going to
gonna
be good
skip
now.
it. Have you heard? What?
Why was it? So it was bizarre, so you skipped it.
No, well,
Oh,
I skipped the boring one.
Okay.
I'm going to the interesting
Okay,
one.
do
Police
it.
in the UK, and this is not, by no means is this a feel-good or a funny ha-ha story. Police in the UK have launched what's believed to be the first investigation of an alleged virtual rape.
Oh,
They're saying
come on.
with a virtual reality headset that a girl
What?
younger than 16 with the VR headset, when avatars controlled by adult men attacked her avatar, causing what a senior officer describes as a, quote, psychological trauma similar to that of someone who has been physically raped. And they're trying to bring charges against these people. I mean, obviously, even if you're doing that in a game,
Right, it's not-
it's disturbing.
yes, but.
Is it a crime?
Couldn't she have just turned the TV
It's
off?
Yeah, just take the headset off.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make it into a rape case on a video game.
Oh, man.
Again, we're not saying there's anything right about any of what we're
Right.
talking about.
It's just.
But can you...
It's just sad where we're going. I mean, that's.
Yeah. So...
Wow.
And if you're a creepy person that gets online and plays video games with young girls,
Yeah.
you're weird anyway.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. It
That's-
all around.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
very hard to take.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't-
trying to process it.
don't know which way to go on that, but it's all wrong.
Ooh.
Good morning to UK again. Candy Kirkove joining us, and
good
Julie
morning, Candy.
hanging out too. In a strange law, let's lighten the mood.
Yeah, please.
Strange law in Miami.
Miami.
In Miami, unmarried women
Come on.
parachuting on Sundays can be fined. Again, that's a real law in Miami.
Yes.
Unmarried women parachuting on a Sunday can be fined.
Since Sunday is the day of rest and of our Savior, maybe they don't want single women just dropping around. I don't know. What is the reasoning behind that? No parachuting.
Why was that ever a law?
Wow.
Let's see here. Good news.
Yes.
Well, this is nice. Make you feel good. A former model, I'm not sure what her name is, Taria Pitt,
Something like that, yeah.
was running a marathon in Australia when she found herself trapped in a bushfire.
Whoa.
Got severe burns over 65% of her body.
Whoa.
Facing an uncertain future and extensive medical treatments, her boyfriend made the difficult decision to quit his job as a police officer and become her full-time caregiver.
Oh, wow.
So he was married to a model, or the boyfriend to a model. She gets in a fire,
A bushfire.
a bushfire, because she was maybe running in Australia in the bush. And it
I've
caught
never
on
heard your
fire.
Australian accent.
know.
I love it.
Thank you, mate.
That is fantastic.
Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. You ever heard that song?
I love it.
And you know how I know that song?
Oh.
Professional wrestling.
I tell you what, it's more educational than I ever knew.
It is. You learn lots of songs.
So anyway,
from professional wrestling.
his hot girlfriend got burned in a bush, and
he's sticking with her. That's the moral of the story.
well,
Oh, and also NASA confirms if a lost asteroid will hit Earth in 2024. In other news,
yeah, no big deal.
according to a spokesperson from NASA, there are no known asteroid impact threats to Earth in the next century. So, phew,
Thank goodness.
take that off your list
Wow.
of worries.
Wow.
We're about done for today.
I love. Where did Kay's remark go about the sneezing? Something about a couple times, and the last one's crazy or something.
I don't know.
Yeah. Gulf Shores. What? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, Carrie Ann coming to
Wow.
us from the Gulf Shores.
Whoa,
And Lori, good morning to you, Lori.
man.
Coming to us from the shores of Sigourney, I'm assuming.
From the shores of Idaho.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Duh.
Moment of duh. And then we'll get out of here. A visitor. Oh, this reminds me of my story from yesterday with Pierce Brosnan.
Okay.
Did you hear that story?
No,
Oh, you weren't?
I don't think I did.
So you didn't watch the whole thing tomorrow?
Not-
or yesterday?
Not all of it. I had to go to the restroom. I don't take my phone in there anymore
Sure.
because you don't want to touch your phone. And
Yeah, poopy and pee-pee. Pierce Brosnan was wandering around Yellowstone, and he got into some areas that he shouldn't have been. So
like what?
He's gonna have to be in court.
What?
He gonna have to be in court.
Where do you go in Yellowstone to get you in court?
And then we were talking about Dante's Peak, the movie, yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And remember the old woman?
Yes.
Like the kids and the grandma are in the boat, and they're trying to get across the lava.
yeah.
And then the lava is eating the bottom of the boat, and the grandma's like, I'm gonna die in the mold anyway, so I'm gonna get out and push the boat to shore to save the kids.
True story.
And then the lava just consumes her. Goodbye, children. That's not the way it actually went, but
Don't go watch the movie now because you're scarred.
Spoiler, grandma dies in the lava. Anyway,
She should have been with that hot model in the bushfire.
kangaroo. Just trying to get us. No, if you're gonna spit your pop out, you got to do it on camera. Give us. Anyway, Yellowstone.
Yes.
A visitor to Yellowstone National Park had a close encounter with a bison during the animal's mating season,
Uh-oh.
known as the rut. When the car did not move along in a manner timely enough for the bison, it encouraged the car along the way by way of a headbutt that ripped half of the bumper loose.
Whoa. Ease up there.
Yeah. I've never heard a bison make a noise, but maybe. It's shared on Instagram if you want to look it up, because of course they were filming it.
Oh, why not?
It serves as a reminder of the importance of staying safe and maintaining a distance from wildlife in the park. Don't get close to the bison.
I want to go through one of those kind of zoos or parks that, you know, it's up close and personal. You can feed the giraffes out
And
the
then
window.
they stick their entire tongue
Yes.
in.
Or they sneeze on the people in the car. Those are classic video moments.
I mean, you can also go to the Heartland Humane Society in
Right.
Ottumwa and get sneezed on by
True.
animals if you want.
True.
You should do that. You should come and do that video with me
I
on
should.
Thursdays.
That one time, though, that was bad. That dog sneezed right in your face. Was your mouth open?
A little bit. So anyway, oh yeah, good thinking.
Hey, dude.
We're gonna wrap this up. Coming up later on today, as I wrench my neck over here, what do we got coming up? The In Remembrance of video and the City Council meeting from
Oh, yes.
the Halls of Sigourney coming up at 6 o'clock this evening. So make sure you tune in then. All right, let's wrap this up with questions.
You going first? Okay, fact or crap? Domestic cats kill 1.4 billion birds yearly. True or
By the way,
false?
our knees just touched.
I know I felt
other
that.
under
I
the
don't
desk.
know if I like that. Whoa.
Fact?
Rubbing
I
my
don't
knee.
know.
It's
it a fact?
It's
Oh,
crap.
crap.
It's worse. Domesticated cats kill an estimated 2.4 billion birds annually, just in the U.S. and Canada.
That's a lot of dead birds.
I know. Keep your cats locked up, people.
My question for you, it's kind of boring. What is the birthstone for people born in January?
I wish I knew these better. I'm pretty sure it's granite.
Close.
What?
It's the garnet. You
you
ever heard
se-
of garnet?
Yeah.
Garnet?
I was just trying to be funny when I said
They
granite.
say, although garnets are usually associated with the color red, they actually exist in a wide range of colors.
What?
I don't know my rocks or my stones or whatever you want to call it.
I'm
The
a
garnet.
What am I? I don't even know if I remember my own birthstone.
I'm July.
I'm October.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's
Gravel.
topaz, and if it's not, it should be because that's a cool name for a stone.
Pebble.
Pebble, gravel.
That's my birthstone.
I like gravel.
A pebble.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that about does it.
Well, I would think.
Yeah. Anyway,
But I had a good time, and I really appreciate you inviting me in, and you as well to your homes.
God
And
bless
yes,
Happy
and
New Year to you and you.
oh yes,
I
Happy
haven't
New
seen
Year.
you. This is the first time I've seen you in a year.
I haven't seen you since.
Here.
Here.
That's the first time I've used that. I need to remember I have that.
No joke. I need to just be sitting here like this the whole time.
Yeah.
And
Hit it
play
again. I want to
Hit
hear
it
it.
again. I love it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, true. We have not seen each
What else
other
do I
since
have on
last
there?
year. That's nuts.
Duh. 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 Duh.
Anyway,
Wow, that was a good year.
it was a good year. Good times.
Yep, good times.
Good memories.
Yeah.
Well, see you.
Yeah, this was fun.
I'll see you
Friday.
on Friday.
Yes.
Barn Wired, Madison Colbert. And again, one last look at our forecast. And again, we do thank our new sponsor, The Garden Gate. Today, mostly cloudy and a high of 36. All right, Neil, that does it. Get out of here.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Uh-oh, it is that time. That should be like our ending song, the fart song. Anyway, we'll see you. Where's my ending thing? I need to bring that up.
Have a great day, everybody. We love you
Yes.
and support strawberries.
Goodbye.